it's Megan. Welcome back to the Wolterman Homestead. Today's video is how to make chicken broth from scratch. If you saw Monday's video, you saw where we roasted a whole chicken in the oven. This is the pot that the chicken had been in. I pretty much took all the potatoes out, and I'm going to use those potatoes in another meal tomorrow afternoon. So what's kind of left in here is like some gooey leftovers, a little bit of liquid, a little bit of potatoes, and some onions, and then all of the seasoning. And then in this crock pot is the carcass and some of the bones. So I kind of find it safer to do it in a crock pot because it cooks for long periods of time, and we have a glass top stove. But everybody kind of does what they're comfortable with. I just prefer the crock pot. Now you are able to do stock in an Instant Pot. I just haven't did the research and looked into it enough. This pot is heavy. Alright, so we've got our carcass and our bones in the crock pot, and here is the leftover bits. So that would be potatoes and onions. I'll go ahead and throw in a handful of some carrots. I'm also going to throw in a half of an onion. I'm going to throw in, we're going to add some thyme. We're going to add some rosemary. I'm doing about a tablespoon of each. Add some more garlic. In that video on Monday, I had talked about how our grocery stores are out of garlic with kind of what everything's going on here. And then we're going to throw in a helping of some parsley. Now let's add some water. I'm going to also throw in a little handful of black peppercorns and a couple of bay leaves. Pop the lid on. So we got everything in this crock pot. I'm going to hit power, and then I'm going to put it on low for 10 hours. Everybody does stocks and things differently. People add different ingredients. Mine's just to kind of throw in and cook it. And the times that I've made it, it's turned out really good. It tastes pretty good. I know some people add vinegar. Some people will roast the bones in the oven before they put them in a crock pot. Or however they choose to boil it, and cook it for a long period of time, which is another method you could do. That's kind of all that I have this evening. I'll see you in the morning. Welcome back. I have let this cook for a good 24 hours actually, and I've kind of turned it off and just let it cool down a little bit. That way it's not so hot to mess with. I don't want to get burned. Wouldn't want anybody else to get hurt. So I'm going to pop the lid off and show you what it looks like. The light is not the best for this, but here is our broth. I'm going to strain all of the solids out so that we just have the liquids. So I'm just going to use a big old slotted spoon. This is the part that I'd recommend letting it cool off a little bit so that you can handle it. I'm going to strain it. discard this. And here you have an entire jar of broth. I've got 2 quart jars here, my pitcher of broth. We're just going to fill up these jars. Bone broth and homemade stocks are really great because they hold a whole bunch of good vitamins and minerals that your body needs. I'm going to store these in the refrigerator once they've cooled down completely. You don't want to stick something glass and hot into a refrigerator, it will shatter. If you want to take this a step further, you can process them by canning, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to pop them in the fridge, like I said, and make some other things with them later on this week. So, pretty simple in making your own stocks. It just takes some time and a little bit of love. Thanks for joining us today here at the Wolterman Homestead. As always, take care and God bless.